But yeah, it's the weekend. I've had a little disco nap and I feel a bit recharged and I'm ready to finish this game. The second I untangle these cables. Whew. Right, so I actually had a little look. So I wasn't too clickbaity with the title, but I think we are going to finish this. I think so, unless something goes horribly wrong. But I did have a check on a guide, and we are pretty much. I probably could have finished it last night. Well, I couldn't have because it was so late and I had work, but it really wasn't that far from the end. But hopefully it will end, maybe in the next hour. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe just play some Mega Drive for a bit. Or we can piss about on some PlayStation 1 games. Is that in-game time? No. Could you imagine? I don't even think I clocked that much time on Final Fantasy 14. Probably not too far off though. No, in-game time is surprisingly not that long, but I've just been sort of fannying about with it. What is the in-game? I think it's like 36 hours? 35 hours, yeah? It feels like it should be longer than that. I'm not sure that this is correct, because Legend of Heroes that we just finished took me about 60 hours, and that was not as many streams as this. We have like over a year of game time. Really? I didn't know you were that into Final Fantasy 11, actually. I wonder how much I do have on... Oops, I've just touched my glasses. That's annoying. Are they going to be smirky now? Smudged. I probably do, actually, because I probably do have a good long time in Final Fantasy 14, because I leave it idle a lot when I used to play it all the time. Like, I used to do the hunts, so I would leave it on like all fucking day for days and days and days. Like, I'd just have it on, and yeah. Especially when they didn't have the auto logout. I mean, I haven't played it constantly that much, but I've played it a while. I haven't played for a while now. I haven't played 14 in ages. I still like the game, but it's just... I'm just scared to go back on it. It's also got too much, like, I don't know. It's a little bit too overwhelming now to go back. I want to, but I haven't played it since the end of the last expansion. And now it's like, I've got to relearn how to play it. I've got to learn all the classes and all their changes, the new classes. I can't even remember how to do the older content anymore, like the bosses and stuff. Not that it really matters, but I'll be that, like, tit again who can't remember how to do anything. I'll have to do all the grindy stuff and the quest. There's just so much to do. I'm out the loop on like what stuff is good. You know what I mean? I just feel like I've lost the culture of it because I don't watch the YouTubes anymore like I used to. I mean, I've still got Mr. Happy on my Twitch, but I don't watch his YouTubes at the moment. Whereas I used to watch that all the time and listen to. I mean, I was so into it. I used to listen to the podcasting things on Final Fantasy 14. There was a time when that was mostly all I played. Kind of don't want to go back to that though, because yeah, that's why I sort of got behind on so many games. I remember I came off Final Fantasy 14 and I started just playing Skyrim. I thought I'd just replace one addiction with another. Did work. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do after I finish this tonight. Whether to just do some Mega Drive or just mess about on some other stuff. Thing is with PlayStation games though, I haven't read the manuals from any of them ready to go yet. And I do like to do that. I like to read manuals, unlike you. It does feel a bit weird to not have Legend of Heroes to play. It sort of had become my weekend go-to. I'm also not sure what next to do. I don't really think anybody else is gonna be adding any more votes, so it might be safe to say that Fantastep has won, with Boundary Gate in second place. I could cast my own vote and tilt the thing. Facepalm when I realised that that was a mech on the... I saw it, no, honestly, I was the same, I saw a gun. I saw a gun, and until literally, not even before I bought it, I still saw a gun. And then I think I was like, I think it was when I was making that post, I was going to say, like, I think the... Oh, it was when I was in Discord, I was writing the post and I was saying, to be fair, the Japanese cover doesn't even look like the same genre. But then I was like, oh, hang on, no, that's a mech. So I was thinking, like, no, I was thinking that the Japanese cover sort of suggests that you're going to play as her, because I thought she was just holding a gun. It doesn't seem to indicate any sort of mech action, but then I looked at it closer and I'm like, oh, it's a mech. But the name as well, I was thinking Virtual Cop. Yeah, I mean, there was that LAPD gun game, wasn't there? I remember playing that, fucked my knees up. Do you remember the one that was in the arcades and you had to duck? It had a motion sensor and it had you like duck into cover. It was like a light gun game and you played as the police in America or something. And I remember doing it. I wasn't old either though. I was like 15 or something. But bending down so many times without like warming up. Pulled muscles in my thighs on that. Needs a health hazard warning, that does. We're about to die. It's a good start. Rosa's on the case. Yeah, it was quite bad, really, that sort of game, because you don't think about it, but you know if you do like loads of squats really quickly, like playing a video game, for example, but you're not really in the gym or anything, you can soon pull, it's not even, yeah, the front of your thigh muscles. Never tried that one, there used to be those things you couldn't get at home. Yeah, I've never played Virtual Cop either. I think there's a Virtual Cop game on the... Is there one on the Saturn? Problem is none of those like... I mean, I'd actually be legit interested because I'd like to play House of the Dead on the Saturn, but you can't use a light gun on modern TVs, so I hear. I've never tried, but I pretty much am under the impression that it's impossible. You have to have a CRT or some fancy tech or something, I don't know. Emulation, possibly. Because I have a PAL copy of Vampire Knight with a light gun back in the UK. It was the most stupidest purchase I've ever done. I think I just really found... I like the game. I played it in the arcade once, and I'd never had a light gun before, and I thought I'd buy it. I did have fun. Played it quite a bit. I would love to replay it, but like I said, light guns, boo, ain't happening probably. There was another one, a ninja one, that was sort of made at the same time. I wanted to get that, but I never did. I only ever had the one game for my light gun, but it came bundled with it, so that was sort of an incentive. And I think it was cheap. I think that was the reason I got it. It was a random deal. It was like 20 quid, possibly 30 for Vampire Knight and a light gun. I wanted to play it with my friend, but I only had the one light gun, so he had to use a controller. Hello, Angel. How are you? Like me, I've earned was House of the Dead 2 on the Dreamcast. I remember playing quite a bit of House of the Dead in the arcades now and then. I never played that much arcades though, because it really, for me, arcades was like, oh, when you're on your holidays. It wasn't something that you did recreationally. There weren't any arcades anywhere near where I lived, except, like I said before, Flicky and I played Knights of the Round or something. That's about it in the village. Caught you actually on today. I'm always on. How are you? What's that there for? Close? What am I closing? Cannot be opened from here. Hello there, Damien. It is Technically morning now, I guess, but it's my evening. You're not streaming until Sunday, I saw, Angel. Practicing your Felix the Cat, I expect. The game, the sort of light gun game I remember playing the most in the arcades was on holiday though. It's a nice memory. You're not, you're in Manchester. I've been to Manchester for forever. The last time I was in Manchester must have been about 2011. I think I went to Pride. Not 11, 2010. Probably be the last time I was in Manchester. I used to go all the time. The nearest arcade to me was 35 minutes away on a bus. In a widespread area, people often tried to rob me or beat me up, so I stopped going. Where are you based again? I feel like you've told me. If you don't want to say it, then don't. But I feel like you said before, isn't it Ireland? Second, I'd imagine Ireland's sort of similar. I assume you're Ireland, not Northern Ireland. I imagine it's sort of similar to the UK, really, because you get the image in America that like people just were in, like, you know, they can't move for arcades in the 90s, but you know, where I grew up, there's no arcades. Like you said, the nearest arcade for me would probably be Nottingham City itself, which is like 40 minutes on the bus or whatever. Certain part of Dublin, yeah. And like, yeah, I wouldn't have been going into Nottingham and doing arcadey stuff. But I did do a bit when I was on holiday. I remember playing Time Crisis with my brother-in-law, last time when he was still alive. We used to go on holiday and he basically paid for us to win, but we did stick at it and got through the whole. I think it was Time Crisis 2. It had like a helicopter, I think, near the end, if I remember. It was dead good fun. Lovely memory I have of playing that. And we sort of just paid. Well, he paid all the way through and kept giving me more credits because I was dying. Manchester. I used to be in Manchester all the time on Canal Street when I was in my heyday. Oh, we've got to do this again. Have we got to actually go the long way around as well? I think we do. Back through the sewers. This game, this will be the 4th or 5th time I've had to go through these stupid sewers. Adult arcades now, you buy drinks or food and play as many games as you like. That sounds nice. But first when you said adult, I thought you meant like in a lewd way. Angel. Told you about a local swimming pool which had a couple of great arcade machines. We always... Hang on, my mouse was covering the text. We also had a fun and games where you could play Killer Instinct. What's a fun and games? I remember you talking about arcades because I remember you said that you played Outrun. Do you know what? I really like Outrun now. I can't remember if you saw me streaming it when I actually finished it. I know you saw me doing it when I was first dipping my toes into it because that's when we were talking about it. But I really like Outrun now. It's become one of my sort of surprise favourites. Have you done that one, Quantum? It's really good fun. It would do well on arcade mode. I should choose it actually if I ever get to vote again. I really enjoyed the Mega Drive version. Not played out. You played Outrun on the on the ferry. I remember you saying Guernsey. I just mean I remember that you've played quite a few arcades. I think you and Techie Rob have played a lot more arcades than me. I think it's a generational thing though. I think the arcades, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the arcades have dried up quite a bit more in the 90s. Late 90s.
Wow.
One arcade I do remember playing. I remember playing I mean they were always alive at the seaside and stuff, but I don't remember just like them being about. It was more a holiday thing when you're at the coast. I remember playing Narc at my youth centre of all places. We had Narc, I think I've told this story before, but we had Narc at the local youth centre, and you could go to a youth club and they had Narc on free to play. And, I mean, I guess it's got a positive message of anti-drugs, but it's you know, it's a very violent message about being against drugs. So expensive, you could burn through 10 to 20 euros. That really, yeah. Most of my memories, arcades have always just been on holiday. Burrow shops a block from my house had a video shop with a couple of cabinets. We had a video store, but I don't remember. I don't think it had any arcade. It didn't have anything to do with arcades. Literally, the only things I can think of in my village growing up, it would be the working men's club. Had some machines. They had a pinball machine or two, and they had Mortal Kombat. They didn't have these all at the same time though, I don't think, and I don't really remember, but I remember them having Mortal Kombat, Flicky. They had Flicky all the time, I think. It was just used to sit there. I want to say that Flicky had more than one game on it as well. And then they had Knights of the Round. They had Mortal Kombat for a long time. That was worth more back then. I've no idea what. I can't remember euros very well anymore. I know they were a bit. The euros were a bit less than £1, if I remember, or a bit more. You seen the Japanese show Exchange about the guy who plays old games? No. No? Is this a new thing? What kind of show is it? Sounds interesting. I remember Knights of the Round from Game Master. It's the Capcom one, isn't it? The beat 'em up. The other thing I remember playing is Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I love Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. And I really wish that they would like put that on PlayStation Network, or like, you know, a remaster of it. I would imagine, because it's based on a comic, isn't it? So I would imagine that there's a license, because I can't think of any reason why they wouldn't re-release Cadillacs and Dinosaurs by now in any form. Can't believe it never had any ports. But yeah, I remember playing that in Gran Canaria, of all places. It used to be on Twitch. We try to speak old games, but he's also visit retro shops and arcades and stuff. So is it just a Twitch streamer? Or is it just one of those like channels that just shows random old crap unlicensed? Like you can watch, what is it, like in your bed, imagine your bedroom in the 90s at 2 AM and this is on TV and it's just got some like 90s cartoons on and Twitch doesn't care. Where are the sewers? Or the Ye Olde Retro Show, computer show, whatever it is, it just shows old stuff. They still exist, but now they're mostly ticket games and disappointing. What are, sorry? Arcades? Twitch stream rebroadcast a show from Japan, but they added subtitles. Oh. So this must be quite an old show then. Actually, maybe I have seen that because I remember seeing listings. There was a whole DVD. I think I do know that. There was a whole. Someone was flogging a whole DVD collection of some show, and I think it might have been that. Rings a bell. But yeah, I remember playing Cadillacs Dinosaurs in the hotel that I stayed in Gran Canaria, and I remember my dad giving me a load of pesetas, because this was pre-Euro, giving me a load of pesetas to play Cadillacs and Dinosaurs with this lad that I'd made friends with on holiday, who was also from the UK. Never kept in touch though. I think we maybe blagged keeping in touch for like, you know, one Christmas card. He was from the UK somewhere. I can't remember his name now. Vaguely remember what he looks like. Well, what he looked like 25 odd years ago, whenever it was. But I remember we were playing Cadillacs and Dinosaurs all the time, and I remember the game over screen with that guy who's gonna like kill you or shoot you with. He's got the gun pointed at the screen, and you had to punch him in the face when you put the credits in. Game Center CX. You can post a link. I probably won't. Well, if it's Wikipedia, I might open it. I won't open video stuff though, because it'll blast out. But I remember playing that, and you get to like, if like one of us was like dying, the other would be running off to the bar like, Dad, give us some more money, we need some more money, hurry, 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 hurry. And they'd just be like, both, because his dad would sit with my dad, and they'd just be like, yeah, alright, but just bog off, basically. Going to arcades around here, we had a chain of them. Were incredibly expensive, but now it's just ticket games for low quality price. Oh, those like where you collect the tickets in exchange for prizes. We have a lot of those at the coastline. My brother-in-law used to get loads of stuff from those because he was dead good at winning that stuff. He'd win all that stuff. He used to be a night demon on the crane games as well. Game Center CX. What year is this? 350 episodes. When was this shown? Oh, it's still going. Oh, I'd probably be interested in this. Depends what he plays. See if I can get a picture of a DVD, because I'd recognise that. Because they were quite expensive. I remember being like, what are these? Oh, I have seen this, but this is not what I was thinking of. But I've seen this recently actually, and I remember thinking, what is it? This came up in one of my searches. Maybe he was playing the game that I was playing. Oh, I'll have a look at that later. Thank you. In fact, I might just. I've still got Discord open. I'm just gonna chuck it in the Discord. Somewhere. Just gonna put it there. There we go. I can close that tab. Maybe Outrun with a seat and wheel. If you were going to own an arcade cab, would that be the one? What? Cadillacs and Dinosaurs? Yeah, probably. It's the one that I've got the biggest nostalgia for. Funnily enough, I found an arcade unit of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs in this pokey old arcade place in Osaka. I went once with my ex a long time ago, and we were playing. I saw these retro arcade things, and they had Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I was like, sit down, we're playing Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, and we played the whole fucking thing. I paid my way through that game. It got really hard at the end though, but I just coughed up the money because I wanted to see the end. Never got that far in Gran Canaria. Arcades are still common in Japan, it's like garbage. Yeah, they are really, but not necessarily retro ones, but they're really big. I mean, in the cities you can find them everywhere. They're called game centers here. But they're big with like the music stuff, like DDR, and you know the ones where you tap stuff with your hands to the music, and the drum thing. The drum game is still popular, and UFO catchers. I mean, if you played the Yakuza series, you know you can just walk into an arcade in that game. It's kind of like that here. If you go to the city, they're around. I would say a lot of the popular ones are things like music though, all the card-based ones, but a lot of the music things I think are the most popular. I don't think people play the games so much, not the younger people, but when I've been to some of them, you would see sort of an older crowd playing like the Street Fighter stuff and the shooters and stuff. They used to see. There was an arcade that I used to go to sometimes, and it had this whole back room area when it had like tons of those like Egret arcade units with all different games on it. It must have had about 40-50 odd retro arcade games, and it was always sort of busy. There was people playing like Tekken 3 or whatever, or Tekken Tag Tournament or something, or Soul Calibur 3, and then some shoot 'em ups and stuff, and some beat 'em ups. I went there recently because you know we've been playing all these retro games on here, and I think we've been talking about arcade stuff, and I thought, oh, I wonder I could be up for that now, especially because now I'm into shooters, and I thought, oh, I'd love to give one a go, like on the proper arcade thing. So I went, and it's gone. I was devastated. It's just turned it into some... I think they sold that space, actually. I don't think they're doing anything with it now. And then the arcade itself was just mostly just sort of modern music stuff, which I'm not really interested in. Big shame. So now I don't know where I would go for that. I'm sure if I googled I could find some places, but yeah. But I'd say they're pretty common. Maybe not necessarily old ones anymore though. There's a guy that I found on Twitter who's got an arcade, and he's got an Outrun, I think an Outrun unit, and some of those old Sega ones. If I could own an arcade unit though, I mean I'm not actually really an arcade person, I never have been. Big dance machines are better than anything you could reasonably have at home. Yeah. I do like the dance ones. Have you never played them in the UK though? Because I used to play Dance Dance Revolution or whatever it was, like on holiday with my friends when we went to the coast. Play them out. Video Killed the Radio Star and all that lot. Whatever it was, the one that was on the PlayStation 1. Shy High. Dun dun dun. Right, where am I actually going? I haven't even checked. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. We're never finishing this game because I'm not even supposed to be here. Oh, I'm supposed to be going back to the Kasani. So good job I decided to have a look. Too busy enjoying the chat, I'm not even thinking. I'm not supposed to be here yet. I mean, and it's because I know that the finale's here. That's what I thought we were going. Oh, make a beeline out. I'd just load my game, but I feel like it'd be a waste of experience. Yeah, because Fleece is about to level up. Oh well. We had a nice chat. Wasn't all for nothing. Pad it out. Pad the evening out. That was the real plan. I remember playing Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I remember playing I remember playing Tetris in Crete. The hotel that I was in didn't have anything except Tetris, and I did give it a couple of goes, and it was real, like the old school Tetris. I don't know how many Tetris arcade units there's been, but this one was pretty old. I don't know why. I think I just played it because it was there rather than I was that excited about Tetris, because I had Tetris on my Game Boy. It was essentially the same thing, but I think it was just the novelty. I'd never seen Tetris in colour as well. So I'm playing that. See, I wasn't usually allowed to do arcades as well. Like I wouldn't. My dad wouldn't give me the money for them. On holiday it was a bit different though. I think he just wanted to sort of keep me busy. But if we were out and about, well, it depends. The trick to getting some money for the arcades out my dad was waiting until he'd had a couple of pints, and then you'd be allowed on the arcades. Once he's having a chat, go on. Alright, go on then. And also ask in front of his friends. That was the best way, because then he's on the spot. Where's the exit? That way. I think I watched Cadillacs. I see. I'd never seen anything. I didn't even know about it. I just played the game. The game is made by Capcom, and it's very similar to, I believe, I haven't actually played Final Fight, but whenever I've looked at Final Fight, I've always thought it looks quite a lot like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Very chunky sprites. And I just thought it was really fun because you use like weapons and stuff like swords and guns. And it's got dinosaurs in it. And a Cadillac. It's really nice graphics. It's sort of... because it couldn't have been on the Super Nintendo. It's too big for that, I think. It would have needed to have gone on the Saturn or something. I think it came... I want to say it came out about 95? When did it come out? Maybe even earlier. Oh god, 93 it came out. But yeah, I don't think they would have had to downgrade it if they put it on the Super Nintendo, I think. Yeah, it never got a port, and I can just imagine because it's a cartoon, and I believe it was a comic series as well, it's probably a license reason. Maybe they just don't want to pay for it. I mean, they do, and maybe it's just not as popular as stuff like Ninja Turtles. Right, can we just... Oh, whatever. I just want to leave. I've already played, it's a weird, the sort of licenses that they had, but I already played Dinosaurs for Hire. What is she doing? Played Dinosaurs for Hire on the Mega Drive. That was surprisingly quite fun, actually. I did enjoy that. I feel like it was supposed to be not very good, but I thought it was quite good. I do think it fell apart a little bit as it went on, though. Like the last sort of levels were a bit crappy, and the final boss was really bad. The rest of it was good. Well, that was a nice waste of about 20 minutes, half an hour, going to the wrong place first. We'll have to go back in a minute. So I'll be doing the sewers for like 6th time now, I think. Unless it's going to fast travel me there, which would be nice. Do you know what, actually? If I could have an arcade game, I'd like Silent Hill. The light gun game. I played some of that a long time ago and it was quite fun. Never finished it though. What is this area? Ice Night. I don't think we've ever been to this location with the bridge. Oh, and I also, there's a music game that uses a gun, which is really fun. You have to shoot to the rhythm. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really fun. This one that I played in Japan though, so I don't know whether it got released elsewhere. I like the music rhythm games in arcades. They're sort of my go-tos. Because you tend to get your money's worth a bit more as well, because they let you know, they let you play even if you're not that good. What is this area? Blue Sauna Night? Oh. Hit first, ask questions later. Wow, do we want to like summon any more people? This was a terrible idea. Oh, is the Sauna Knight on my side? Oh, I shouldn't have hit him. That was very silly. Maybe he was a goodie. Oh wow. Who's Saunahan? I don't remember the location. Wait, Saunahan? Saunahan is the bad guy, isn't it? Is he the king's brother? Is that the last one? Alright, let's just get out of here.
Flat.
Don't care. Where's the exit? Oh! They didn't give much experience. No, how do I leave? Whoa! Hey Cliffix, how are you? Oh my gosh, I can't find the way out. This area is quite pretty though. It's like a bit weird that I didn't bump into it earlier. It's one of the more interesting locations. I guess it's like a specific random encounter for that side of the map. Post punch what's up with the disco of how what to do. Yeah, I just sort of like got carried away. If you sort of get me talking about music like that, that's what happens.
Flat.
Open the floodgates. I used to be really into all that sort of music though. Like, I used to have so much music I'd acquired from internet. Then I lost my hard drive. I lost my old computer. Getting carried away is the best. There's some good stuff on there. I ended up just on my way home today from work. I was actually listening to some of it, and I was listening to some stuff I hadn't heard before. Especially by the last one that I posted. There was a couple of tracks. Well, I was trying to find the right one. I forgot how much I quite like that song Zebra, actually. As weird as it is. Zebra. I prefer his solo stuff though. Yeah, I didn't realise that the band I was talking about yesterday, Velvet Eden, I was thinking, oh yeah, they've definitely got some Depeche Mode influence. I didn't realise they'd actually covered a Depeche Mode song. I mean, the video said it was like 7 or 8 years ago. Should be after I stopped really keeping up with music though. So that would be why I didn't know. I generally didn't listen to that newer stuff anyway, or it's more his newer stuff really. He's really sort of the front man now. It used to be a duo. I think there was a couple of other members, I don't know, but then it was mostly just the duo that did the core of the music, and then they split, and then he started working with other people. But this is a really nice area. Why didn't they do... It feels like this game is a little bit unfinished, you know, like why doesn't this place have like a location or a dungeon? This could have been a better location for fighting one of those demons instead of making you like retread a dungeon you've already been to before. This would have been far more interesting, like climbing up this mountain and bopping something on the head, you know? Oh, a little fight on the bridge, you know? Find a boss in the last stream, I misremembered. We've got to go back to the Kasani and tell them that we've got the rings, and they're still making the final rings so that we can capture the final demon. We don't have the ring yet though, but pretty much after that, yeah, this is just a random encounter on the map, but I can't find the exit. There's the exit. But the reason I'm taking so long is because I forgot that I needed to go back to the Kasani town, and I just went off to like the capital, where I vaguely remember is the finale. So I was just sort of on autopilot. I went over there, and whoops, can't find the exit there. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Sometimes that's why you say it though. You say it into being just to troll yourself and make it happen. Why would this be the exit though? Exit to world map. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going deeper underground. Need more coffee? I'm just having coffee. Did I send you the coffee fields? See, this is... Yeah, I'm just trying to go up here, but that was a whole area that got in the way. Enter the city of the Kasani again. I wonder if Dragon Age was ever inspired by this, because the Kasani city reminds me a lot of the Dwarven town. I mean, I guess there's only so much you can do with dwarves because they live underground, but in that sort of lore. But this does remind me of the whole underworld in Dragon Age. I have for you the Ring of Darkness. Ring of Darkness? Before I give you the ring, you must appear before the Ulsadana. She and the council are waiting. Well, let's trot, shall we? What do they call it in Dragon Age? The world underneath? Is it like the roads, the long roads or something? The boroughs? There's some term for all the underground roads and stuff that are really dangerous and full of the I can't remember the lore of Dragon Age now. The tainted people. The demons of fire, light and stone are now trapped within the rings. You must now confront Machiavel, the demon of darkness. The demon of darkness? The guardian of the stone portal will give you the ring. You must learn the destiny of Sahugani. Here we go. Do you remember how I told you that a shard of the god Uraf lies within you and these 8 beings? The dragons and demons? Little bit. Once you've captured the demon of darkness, it will be within your powers to unite the 9 beings into one god. Oh, this is coming back to me. With the 8 rings, immerse yourself in the Forge of Uraf, beneath the high temple of Lenalei. What will happen? As the flames consume you and the rings, Uraf will be made whole again. You, Joseph, will no longer live as a mortal man. You'll become a god. See, it's a little bit Legacy of Cain Blood Omen, I guess, isn't it? Can't remember. I don't remember what we do though. Alright, this is all we needed to come back for. Get that final ring, and off we go. Should be the final boss. Doo-doo. I have for you the Ring of Darkness. I say you just shiv the kafug. I say so too. Inside the forge, it's fine. You'll totally be a god, trust me. Yeah, you know, to be fair, the last time we listened to somebody and like stuck our hand in fire in this game, we lost our hand. We've only really just got it back. just stand in the fire. You'll become a god. Promise. You have learned the destiny of the Sahagani. If you vanquish the demon of darkness and with the rings enter the forge below the temple of Uroth, the god of the Sidani will be reborn. I give you now the ring of darkness. Can you imagine we just unleash even more demons and dragons and then have to go around trying to capture them all again? Wouldn't that be fun? Ring of darkness, where are you? Black Fire Elemental. Is that the only summon that I have for it? I thought I had another. We shall equip it somewhere. There. Now Joseph should have some more dark magic as well. Silence. So now we go back to the capital and through the sewers and stuff again, and we go back to the church. And then it's the finale, I think. See, I didn't want to spoil anything in case, but I do remember this is the only thing of the game, this part of the game. My memories of the game were basically the beginning, intro, the town that we just went to, meeting Fleece, going to the swamps, the swamps that I really hated. I don't really remember meeting Rosalind. And then I remember being on the other continent and the town. Don't remember much of it though. I'd forgotten the whole tower and all that stuff. And then the only other memory that I had was fighting the final boss in the church, which is in the Temple of Uroth, which is where we're going right now. Because I remember when we were in the temple at the beginning of the game and seeing those cutscenes, I could remember that that's where the final confrontation takes place. But I didn't want to say at the time because it would be a bit of a oh, I wonder why or something. If anybody was wondering. I hope it doesn't make me walk. Well, I'm not surprised exactly. Right, where were the sewers again? So not really happy with Joseph's weapon skills because like it doesn't do any damage. Maybe change some of these. Ooh, silence might be good. Damage for the amount of AP left. Probably not that. Is there not a better sword? This just feels like it does no damage anymore, and I don't really know why. Where's that well-honed? No, fine. So I'd like to do this driven sword, but we can't identify anything until Fleece levels up. But she's probably not going to level up before the game ends now. What has she got going on? Let's leave that. Ocean only gonna level up 39,000.
What?
Where was the sewers? It's beyond this golem, isn't it? Boom! Oh, it didn't do much damage. Party members are too far away. Where these loadings get longer and longer. I tell you what arcade I do remember though. I was thinking during that loading screen. Do you remember those Mario things that you had the timer limit on? I remember wanting one of those when I was younger, so I could play as much as I wanted to. It was like they had Super Mario World on it, but you put money in, but it would only let you play for like 15 minutes or so. Well, not even that. 10 minutes? 5 minutes? Possibly, just in case you were really good, because I mean you could arguably probably beat the whole game without dying. Ooh, Ring of Swiftness, that seems rather quick compared to... Oh, is that what you've already got on? Yeah. Oh, we could have loads. Let's just put another one on. Can he wear 2? That's a lot of speed. Apparently there was some Sega version of that too, but I don't remember ever seeing it. Had like some Sega games on. I think I remember seeing a Sonic one. I remember being sort of like, oh, I wanted to play the Sonic one, but it's kind of like, well, I do have it at home, you know. I can't believe this game is making me go through all of this again. After we just went through as Rosalind and Jacquard not like 2 days ago. I mean, it's a lot easier with a full party member, but still, is there really any need? Just prolonging at this point. And I know we're gonna have to do that stupid long bit around the side with the mummies and the leeches. And the skelly bones. Dragon gauntlets. Who's dragon bones for? Rosalind? Boots. What about dragon gauntlets? Do we already have them? 15 for Joseph. Oh, they're not as good. To play through this any differently on a replay? I don't think I'd play it again. I think I would play it differently on a replay by not putting it on at all. I think this will be the last time. Well, I'll never say never. I could imagine myself at like 65 or something and being like, you know what, I quite fancy, because that's what people talk like when they're 65. I quite fancy playing the summoner again. Don't know. I do. I find it a bit not depressing, but maybe a bit sad sometimes to think like. I do think this is probably going to be the last time I ever play this game in my life. I don't think I should play this ever again, really. I think I should play something else, you know what I mean? There's always time. But I would like to probably take the trip down memory lane. I think if I was, I think I'd rather just watch somebody else play it. Or I could just watch my own VOD. Wouldn't that be good? Listen to me swearing a lot 2 days ago and getting really pissy. I would just skip that video. Nothing happened. It is a bit of a bizarre thing, like streaming games, and now I have like VODs that I've got. Mostly keep the Mega Drive VODs more than anything else. I don't necessarily keep everything else, but it is sort of weird because it's almost like I don't know, like revisit a playthrough. 65-year-old me. Well, God-given. Not that I believe in God. Hopefully I'll reach 65. And I'll be able to play the summoner again. If I was to play it again though, see, I'd probably forget by the time I played it again, but what I would probably do is keep Fleece on the daggers, switch Rosalind to bow really early on, not put so many points into summon because his endgame armor is just full of summon bonus points. I'd put it into spells and things, more into dodge and yeah, I don't know. I'd like to play the PC version and see if it's better. But not anytime soon. That's lovely. No. Excellent. Oh, the enemies have changed. No, they haven't. Look how fast Jakar is. Speed's the way to go in this game, you know. It's just like bosh, bosh, bish, bash. Except he's missing all the time. Bam. See, it's just the same sod of enemies again. It's ridiculous. You feel free to go and attack him. a lot easier, this is though. I should probably put the buffs on and stuff, I guess. I always forget. Oh, and do you know what else I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting to summon anything. The summoner, and I'm not summoning anything. Like Rosalind, like this leech is weak to fire and ice, and you cast the lightning bolt spells on. It's just like, get an AI for God's sake. I don't even like AI, but my God. She seems to prefer casting those spells. She casting ice on a frozen soldier. Black Fire Elemental. Let's get a little bit more AP. I want to get the Celestial Samurai again. Because we did find out last time that he can do that group buff thing. Yeah, his chain attacks are Bless, Overpower, Revitalize, and Added Blow. Oh, maybe his power doesn't do the party. I think it's only himself. But whatever, it's still pretty good. The group heal added effect is really nice. And the group bless. It's much faster. Look at the way he runs. Hee hee. Hello, Tinsera. Hello. It's the finale. We're trying to hopefully finish it. How are you? Have you finished Wild Arms? Are we both finishing our long games? I saw you were live. For the raid Retro Chaos, how are you? We beating this game today? We are. We're beating it with a big stick. How about you? Did you finish Wild Arms? It's the point where the game goes in the bin. Sort of. It was, yeah. It's outstaying its welcome. Very far on the last disc. This game needed to end about 4 streams ago, maybe 3. It's just, it feels like just padding bloat at the moment, at the end of this now. Just making you revisit places for no reason. Just to do something, just to find like a boss at the end of the dungeon that you've already done. I just think it's a very lazy game. Because I've already walked this route that we're doing right now. We're going back into the capital to get to the finale. And I literally did this 3 objectives ago with Rosalind and Jacko. I had to break into the palace. And it was infuriating. That was when I was getting really mad at the game. And we're doing it again. And I'm like, why? Why do we have to walk the same route and kill the same enemies again? I've been in the sewers in this game like 5 times already. Is anybody going to level up yet? Yeah, I can't be doing with that sort of padding. Oops. Okay, we're right near the stairs now. Let's get the extra bosses just to move on to Wild Arms 3. Bit of a filler section 2. They stretch out the second disc a bit much, yeah. I think when I was younger, you sort of appreciate it a little bit, but the older I get, the less I can be bothered with padding. It's a bit annoying. I was talking to my brother about it the other day, but it feels like a weird trend where like modern games are leaning more into doing hundreds of hours of gameplay and lots of random open world map roaming and endless padding. And I don't really get why. So I feel like it was more important when I was younger, when you had less games and less choice, so you kind of wanted your games to kind of pad out more. But now, you know, you get a lot of modern games, like, to do everything in them, it's hundreds of hours. I mean, I know you don't have to, but right, can I just hop over there and skip most of this screen? Because I think I'm going to, yeah. I feel like the better games I've played from the recent stuff has been linear. So I like linear gaming. I don't know why linear is considered a negative part. Because I find with a lot of older JRPGs that I like, I prefer the ones that just get on with it and have a bit more focus. I don't like it to be totally and utterly linear. Like, it depends how well they disguise it, because almost all games are linear. This game's linear. You can't not play the story in the order that it's intended. Final Fantasy VII's linear. I mean, you can mess about on the world map for a bit, doing nothing in particular, but there's not much to do. best way to tell us. It is. I think story suffers when it's not linear. The exception being Skyrim, but I think Skyrim is more like, isn't about the main story. Skyrim is about the adventures that you have along the way, and I think that's about the only game that sort of captures that essence very well. See, people criticise Final Fantasy 13 for being linear. I didn't have a problem with it being linear. I had a problem with it being a bit shit. I thought the battles were really blah. Story was also a bit of a mess, but I didn't really mind that the game was very linear and on the rails. That didn't bother me. The long drawn out tutorial sections were a bit dull too, but 13 was like no more linear than 10 really. 10 just faked it a bit better by letting you walk back if you felt like it, but there's no point really. So it's kind of linear. It's like 4 hours long if you do anything. If you do the story, yeah. But I mean, I don't think it's linear outside of the main quest though. Really, because I feel like I don't think Skyrim is linear for me personally. I think it's the experience of Skyrim. It's like the story that you make almost. I feel like my last playthrough of Skyrim, I kind of have my own association of how the events unfurled. Like, that quest took me to this place. I mean, the main story is only really there to move you around the map and make you find the other stuff. You could argue that the main story is not really even that good. I mean, it sort of just vehicles you around to get you to go to Riften so you can find all that stuff. Wandering, getting lost, forget what I was doing and starting. I do like Skyrim. I've played it twice now. I never finished the main story the first time. Did it the second time though. Can I get what Virtual's saying? The main story is pretty straightforward. You can beat at level 1. I mean, anything's linear if you stick to it, but you can certainly go off. You can do all sorts in Skyrim, really. You can do it in any order. I think there's nothing that's compulsory, really. I mean, like I said, you don't even need to finish the main story. Ever. I like some of the stories in Skyrim, like the Mages Guild. First playthrough in Skyrim, beat the story, just wandered around to do whatever for like 50 hours. My first playthrough in Skyrim, I think I clocked about 80 hours and I hadn't done the main story at all, really. I think I'd sort of just met the first big dragon thing or whatever and carried on. I mean, you need to do that. You need to unlock the I mean, you could not unlock the dragons, but I like the DLC too, the vampire stuff. Oh, I could just, oh god, I could just play Skyrim again. Don't tempt me. I want to do Oblivion if I do any Elder Scrolls though. So I still haven't finished Skyrim though. I haven't finished it. Last time I was playing it, I did the Dark Brotherhood. I don't think I finished it though. And I've never finished. Hey Rosie, thank you for the points. I haven't I've never finished or played Dragonborn, the DLC. I haven't done it. I haven't been to the Somerset Islands. Did not like its leveling. Neat story, yeah. Don't mind the leveling. I know that, like, I don't like the leveling, but I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me too much at what I played. I mean, I said this the other day, but what I don't like was the I don't like the magic system. I don't like having to keep creating new spells because they become obsolete. I think it's one of the Steam games I bought and haven't played. I have it on PlayStation 3. I started out by sort of Twitch by streaming Oblivion. How's the summoning going? It's going great because it's about to end. We're getting ever so close to the very, very, very end of Summoner now. I don't know whether to continue with my character on Oblivion or just start again. I think I might just start again. Even if I was going to stream it, I think I might just start again because it's. I think there's hardly anybody here now that was here when I streamed it in the first place, so scared them all away by playing totally different stuff. I think I gave everybody whiplash when I started streaming. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Chakan didn't load. What the hell loaded on the screen then? How weird. I'm gonna have to change that alert. It doesn't work. It's not consistent. It's annoying. I don't know why Stream Elements sometimes does that. Just you have a GIF and it just doesn't load it properly. I had an Echo the Dolphin one that I used once for gifted subs and it never loaded half the time, so I just deleted it. That Chakan works, yeah. But it's supposed to be. Let me see if I can force it. I wonder what's going on. Let's force it. Oh, I forgot it's random. It's the other one now. Try it again.
Yes.
There it is. See, that's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. It's like the first time. If you catch it off guard, it's not ready, so it just doesn't bother.
What a great car.
But when I test it, it works. Don't get it. Hey Barface, how are you? I see ya. Leveliness just makes the game unplayable. I think you just have to be careful what you level, don't you? But it's a bit of a pain to micromanage. So I see more Mass Effect. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, I keep thinking I haven't done any Mass Effect. I should. Does anybody else want to see me do Mass Effect? I do like Mass Effect though, myself. Where am I going? Really enjoyed watching you play. I could go back to it. Ah! I've not been paying attention, we're all about to die. I've just pulled more enemies. Oh! Why won't the computer let me change? I'm stuck as Rosalind. I think the game's bugging out. Oh my god. Stop! Oh, you... No. This is where the summoner gets very stressful. Too busy worrying about Chakam. Okay, yeah, but all is well. Just working a bit lazy. It's unfortunately we saw the lore in the game for the first time. Well, I've done the first one, but I haven't done the second and third. Why? Oh, he's silenced. God damn it. You're silenced too. Oh, these... These leeches, they suck. You just kill the leech. Are they not attacking? Good. Can't do anything because I've got silence on. I suppose I could use a revive item. Yeah, use it on her then, I guess. Oh, you finally lost it. More group healing, please. Leeches do suck. Well, those Black Knights seem pretty chill. I'm glad that they're chilling out. Leeches suck. So you did. I did nothing though. It was accidental. Chrono Gear would do that kind of a joke, not me. Why are you dead? Oh, that was like my mood. Bear with me. I was too busy on autopilot and accidentally like pulled the entire screen, and now I'm full of regret. Why you miss it? Like he's hit like 4 or 5 times in a row and it's just miss. You're a clever one, are you? Well, she's finally leveled up. Where's Rosalind's body? It's that bad sequel to Rosemary's Baby. Although I don't think the Rosemary's Baby was that good actually for her. Need that sound for when I'm stuck in a puzzle like, oh, it's awful, isn't it? The death now. They're all pretty bad. Rosalind's as well. No! I do like the death screams in this. Right, let's put some buffs on. What should I do with her? She needs a bit more appraisal, but I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. Mrs. Baby, isn't that El Diablo? Pretty much. I haven't seen that film in ages. Bomb. Right, let's chill out. Joseph. Let's save the game. Oh, why am I in combat? Who am I in combat with? Is it you? Stupid leeches. Notice how I clicked sneak and she just ran up and smacked him in the face. Just cannot get the staff on this game. Is that another leech? You've got to go as well. I'm nearly there. I think I'm almost, yeah. Right, Rosalind, can you just cast some ice spells? Because that's what works on them. Hello? You saw me do that, right? I just clicked icicle on you and she just stood there. Do it. Did that... what? Huh? Did that even work? Icicle. Cast on leech. Right. Oh, where's this mummy come from? If I can ever get out of combat, I'll sort out Felice's level. Would this be your cup of tea, Tin Sarah? Why don't you play the PC version if you can get it to run on your computer? Right, are we allowed to save the game? Okay, good. Oh, I was overdue that big chug of coffee. Right, let's see how much Identify will help me identify these weapons that we've got. Identify, okay, and that's crap. Good, good. More crap. Cannot identify. One day, maybe after Wild Arms 2. Need a break from big RPGs. Oh, I thought you meant like this would be a break. I was like, no, it won't. Check what else there is to identify. Because she's not going to get another level before we finish the game, so if she can't identify anything, there's no point. Max AP 40. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Dark and fire. No, I think I'm just going to load the game and get her stat back and use it for something else. Oh, unless, hang on, what's the other stat? We didn't put the last point in. Series one of Wild Arms a month to play something older retro. Yeah, why not? Why don't you play a Mega Drive Mini? Play Crusader of Senti, it's in right now. Oh, there's a couple of side quests I haven't done. The stuff with the tomes, but honestly, I don't think I care. Let's go through all of Warsaw. You know, there's a Switch version and PlayStation version of Langrissa 1 and 2, which is basically what Warsong is. What? She's not identifying the driven sword, it's giving me no message. What? The game is just fundamentally broken. I'm just gonna load. I'm not bothering with these weapons. I don't think they'll make or break the final boss. I have Warsong, I have Langrissa on the Saturn. I have Langrissa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a little box set. But there is another one, there's Langrissa Millennium. I think there's one on the Wonders one as well, but there's Langrissa Millennium on the Dreamcast, but I don't think it's supposed to be very good. Got to love games when they stop working as intended. You could argue this game never worked as intended. It's very buggy. I think it was rushed to reach the launch date window. I assume she can't identify, but it should have given me a pop-up message. Right, well we've got 2 points. What shall I do with them? I would like to remove all that out of bow, because we're not using bow anymore. I think it was a waste. Backstab, Appraise, Sneak, Hide, Dark, Magic Resist. Magic Resist is probably going to be good, because there's a boss coming up that probably uses a lot of magic. In fact, I might do that. Magic. Yep, that'll do. Just a bit of defense. You said about look at those. I'll start with the Sega one though. Yeah, it'll be cozy to play that way. I don't know how the English will be, but I don't suppose it matters too much. I need to play that one myself, because I've never played the Mega Drive version. If you don't, if you've got the means and you don't mind, Tin Sarah, you can play Langrissa 2 on the Mega Drive as well. There is a fan translation. But I've explained this the other day, but I don't know if you know. I can't remember now. But there's 2 sequels to Langrissa 1. There's the general sequel, which is called Der Langrissa, like German, I think. Der Langrissa, D-E-R. And that was made for the what's it called? PCFM, I think it is, PCFX, which is a sequel, like a sequel console to the PC Engine TurboGrafx. They made Langrisser, and it's sort of like a cinematic sequel to Langrisser. And then they ported that. I can't remember which way they made it first. I think they ported it to the Super Nintendo, or the other way around, and it was enhanced on the PC98. I mean the PCFX, which is the PCFX is sort of like a very early PlayStation Saturn sort of competitor. So it's that sort of level, but I don't think it would have gone as far as the 3D with the PlayStation. It bombed anyway. I mean, that Boundary Gate game, if you saw in my Discord the 6 games that I've put for people to choose what they want to play next, Boundary Gate was originally going to be on the PC90, can't ever call it right, PCFX, and then it was on the PlayStation. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. So with the Langrisser games, there's a Der Langrisser on the Super Nintendo, the PCFX, and then all sort of subsequent versions, and I believe the modern remaster, like it's called Langrisser 1 and 2. I think 2 is actually Der Langrisser, and the Sega Saturn Langrisser 2 is Der Langrisser, the PlayStation Langrisser 2 is Der Langrisser. However, the Mega Drive has a game called Langrisser 2, which is not Der Langrisser, it's its own sequel, so I want to play that too. I think it's similar, but it's sort of like its own timeline maybe and story, but maybe has similar sort of premise and characters. I'm not 100% sure, I've not looked into it. Boundary Gate looks good, it does. I'm quite looking forward to that one. It's currently in second place. Phantom Steps in the lead at the moment, and probably won, because I think I might just call it soon. But I might cast my own vote, which might boost Boundary Gate a bit. I actually haven't streamed anything on the PlayStation 1 yet to completion. Oh, hello, hello. Lord Shadowcaster raiding me? What were you up to? Thank you for the raid. I'm about to do you as an action. That's not right. How do we shout people out? Lord Shadowcaster. Is it going to say retro? Channel not found? Oh, that's Lord Shadowcaster. Are you in though, or are you behind ads? Playing retro. What retro were you playing? From PS2 to PS2. Were you playing better than this? And just before Jamesy, what did you say? I did vote Boundary Gate because it looked dark and I like horror games. Yeah, I think it looks interesting thematically. I like the atmosphere of it. But yes, welcome in. We're finishing, hopefully, the Summoner tonight. Usually I'm playing Mega Drive stuff, as I'm sure that you know. But tonight we're finishing this game that I started last August and never really got around to finishing. First playthrough Psychonauts, albeit on the PS4, but it's PS2 classic release. I have that on my PS4 actually. I need to play that myself. How is it? It's sort of always been a to-do list game. I heard it's pretty good. I don't know how it's aged. And they made a sequel now, haven't they? Joseph, that guy's about to die. Would just trying to make our way to the finale, but the game is just kicking and screaming like that. These enemies are infuriating. Oh my god, I'm so done. They've just put Joseph to sleep. It's so hard to kill these leeches. Fields 8 out of 10. Mostly good in terms of content. Some annoying jank at times. Yeah. 8 out of 10 can be like, you can enjoy a game, but they still have the issues. I don't think this is an 8 out of 10 game. I'd have probably said so before I streamed it again, but I wouldn't now. Why are you asleep? Like, someone's literally smashing your head in with a shield. Get that leech. Because he's healing everybody. I don't... Did she cast that icicle or not? Right, you got the leech. Good. Wake Joseph up. Oh, he is awake. For some reason it feels like I've had nothing but misfortune with this Joseph cast. It's all of them. They're all useless. Whoever I'm not controlling. Just rubbish. Where are you going? Where the hell did Fleece this? Where's Rosalind going? She's just running away. Joseph's ran off over there. I think he's fallen asleep. What? Just ran across the screen and fell asleep, I think. Right, got you. It's okay, we're back under control now. The game's broken. He's hitting, like, Joseph, but Joseph's over there. I'm scared that the game is just gonna crash in a minute. Right, Joseph's no longer asleep, but he is bizarrely on the other side of the area. Can't catch a break. It's like one more. This is like the last screen to get past, and then we're done. Just gotta get to that bit at the bottom, and it's the end of the game, I think. What? Is the game broken, or is that an actual invisible wall? I don't remember. I think we have to go up here. Yeah, okay. Whew, you never know with this. You really never know. Right, let's summon something. Let's summon the Celestial Samurai. Maintaining temporal physics can be hard. It is so hard to define your boundaries in video games. Ask Fear Effect. Fleece, you might like just yeah. Go ahead, bop that leech in the back before I'm ready. She just decided she's running off. She's supposed to be a thief, a rogue. She has all the subtlety of a sledgehammer. Can you please do backstab? Nope. Oh well, it's nearly dead now. Oh no, more leeches. Can she sneak or something? That leech has just cast something. Oh my god. The thing that's the most irritating is like the AI is also trying to control who I'm controlling sometimes. At least you aren't doing this with 2 characters. That was miserable. Because I'm trying to maneuver myself behind this leech, but the computer's trying to make her go and attack that skeleton. Oh, whatever. I just fucking give up. I was trying to do a back attack, but it's just not happening. Why has nobody got AP? Why are you silenced? I really wish the HUD showed you status effects. Joseph has been silenced, but you would not know that until you go to heal yourself, and then, oh, heal's grayed out. I guess he's been silenced. He's about to die. I mean, let's have a look. Joseph's silenced, okay. And he's blind and cursed. Not that you'd know. Silence that leech. She's got no MP, but she's happy to piss it away on stupid electric spells. When I would just like her to do a group heal. Hard to imagine such a well-polished game could be broken. I know, it is shocking. I know, I've definitely upset a few people with my hot takes. I was talking about it in Discord last night, but the way I describe about this game is it literally feels like there's a GIF that you can get on Discord where it's this guy and he's just like spinning like 7 plates and like one of them starts falling down, he's running around. That is how it feels when combat hits the fan like this. It's just like, oh my god, it is a dance of frantically flicking through menus. Not something I really enjoy, I have to say. It's only really been in the sort of latter half of the game that it's got this frustrating though. Oh, I can't remember. I wish they were just called like potions, not magic. I can't remember where they are half the time. That reminds me of, did you ever play Chrono Cross? What did they call, was it items? Items just means the magic stuff. It used to drive me crazy. I'd always open the wrong menu every time when I wanted to heal myself or something. Right, what am I doing? Jacquard, heal yourself. Joseph group here. Oh, you can't because she's silent. Sorry, I forgot. Silly me. You're wasting your MP, but I'd like you to cure Joseph. You need to regenerate or something. Group heal. Do anything. You're utterly useless. What's the one that knocks them to the ground? Do trip. Yeah, do that. I can't even choose a target. I'm trying to use trip and there's nothing. Since healing items in Chrono Cross were consumable elements and spells were just elements, I think. Yeah, it used to drive me every single time. I'd always go in the wrong menu and they'd be like, oh. There's certain rules that you don't break. Like items are items. It's been established. Right, get that bloody leech out of here. Like I said, this leech is weak to ice and fire, and she's using lightning on it. And she's doing it again. Good for you. She's got no MP. Oh, she's doing it again though. She won't learn. And I can't do anything about that. There's nothing I can do to stop her being an idiot. Unfortunately, she's set to idiot AI. Healer caster, also known as idiot. Alright, let's all just chill. Gonna get my Celestial Samurai back. And some AP. Be on lurk, have to be off to work, looking through this. I'm nearly there, but thank you for the lurk. Where did you come from? He sweets ice, but resides in a snowy place. Oh, they're all over the place, unfortunately. Sadly, they're everywhere. I don't really know what they're weak to exactly. I know that you're just making a joke, but I'm talking about it now. But where are these enemies coming from? Because there's frozen knights. Look at him lying there on the floor. That is such a mood. Hate this enemy. He sucks so much. But yeah, there's leeches for the last bit of the game. Oh, now I forgot that I was waiting for AP to come back. See, these frozen bone knights are weak to fire. Kind of. Sort of weak to anything. The mummies are weak to nothing except swords. Right, what I would like is Jakar to cast heal on Joseph and not Joseph's AI to kick in, but I don't think that I'm going to make it in time. No, he's already off. Oh well. Wants to keep the MP. Why has this one got no AP again? There's still one more summon that I've not unlocked yet, I don't think. Whatever this is, the Blackfire. I assume there's one more available summon, but I haven't got it. I'd like to have seen it. Lighting the fire of the sky. I don't think, unless I haven't missed them, you think you'd find them loosely in the battlefield? I don't think there is an item that revives AP, which is very irritating. Vastly speeds recovery from damage. No. Oh, I should maybe try some of these invisibility. In fact, you know what? Why don't I just do that? Makes user invisible. Inflict extra damage. Oh, it's just empower though in a bottle. Can we do this? Oh, whatever. I'd have to use like 5 potions. Why so many enemies placed the way that they are? Right, let's not, because you've already pulled the leech. What I was going to say was let's just sneakily cast Blizzard from a distance and avoid the counter entirely, but no. Oh my god, where did these come? See, this is the same area as before, with the sort of the same enemies as before, except with these extra knights, which just are making it even harder. Well, not harder because we've got more people, but just as hard as it was last time. I don't even know what to do. There's no good group AoE spells is the problem too, because you've got these sort of area of effect spells, but they do friendly fire too. I could cast Blizzard, which would be good against the leech. I can't. No, because she won't put it down. Right, backstab that leech, please. Bop. 0 damage, lovely. Okay, Jackar's just having a little dance in the blizzard. Fleece learned chain silence. Better late than never. So useful chain that will be. Why is the leech moved out of my blizzard? To heal. Why can't Fleece move? Is she been... She's sleeping. Oh, she fell asleep suddenly. I don't know why. That means that gave the leech just enough time to heal though, which is marvellous. Nobody seems to be able to go over there. Yep, he's just chilling, healing his little self, doing what he does best. Oh, Joseph's dead. Rosalind don't give a shit. She's healer caster, but she's more caster at the moment apparently. This is my review for the game. Feel free to sound clip it, post it. I feel like this is getting to Chakan levels of jank. Who keeps casting sleep? Is it these knights? Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe I shouldn't sass. Maybe Rosalind's actually asleep and I just can't see. That could be why. No, she's there. Oh yes, the Celestial Samurai's now evil because Joseph died. Oh! Just gonna say it, Joseph looks like a young James Wood. I can see that. I can see that. Leech. Yeah. Do I pronounce it wrong? Is there a better way? I just, yeah. Leech. Everybody's dead. Avenge me. When was the last time I saved? I can't change characters. Why am I stuck as you? I can't change the Jekar. This is really, really turning to mess. Just fuck off. I don't remember when I last saved. Right. You stay there. I can't change the Jekar. The game has... Oh, now I can. Is it because he was asleep? If I could just kill this leech. Looks like things have gone... Oh, they always do. They always do. This is like the 50th time we've had this sort of a scenario. Let's revive Joseph. Oh, he's been silenced, so that's why he can't do anything. We'll have Rosalind come back over, just in case. Ooh. Has she been When did she get silenced? Oh, dear. Oh, he's cancelled this spell, hasn't he? Please cure Rosalind. Right, let's get Felice back up. It's amazing because I can't cast Cure on Jekar because the camera's not facing him, so he's not in the camera shot. But I can't turn the camera without unpausing the game. What is that Celestial Samurai doing? Has she been she's been silenced again, okay. Fine. Bargain with the AI, it is. The thing is, and they are at the moment, the bosses have generally been easier. When did Jacquard die? What happened then? This game, if you get more than a couple of enemies, you're just fucked a lot of the time. It's really bad. Why is that doing 0 damage to this leech? And a lot of the problem is that you don't have any MP to do stuff that you want to do. Didn't mean to do that spell. Meant to do the group buff. There we go. Rosalind's got no MP, but she's... I should probably just turn her on to healer. Maybe that would be better. Because every time she's getting any slither of MP, she's just wasting on stupid spells at the minute. The fact that they can heal is so maddening, and they heal everybody else as well, and then cast silence on you without you noticing, because the game doesn't really have good sound effects or visual cues that something's happened, so it's really, really easy. You can't beat a good night's sleep. Oh, are you here all night? It was a good one. I didn't even notice that. Like 4 people, 1 leech. Kill it! Oh my god. Right. We've moved another centimetre. Bravo. Pun was acknowledged. It was too good a pun to ignore, that was. 4 people, 1 leech. My brain was going there. Look at this mess. Oh my god! Like, what? No! Why are you coming over here? Stop! Oh. Rosalind, no! Where are you going? Don't pull more of them, you idiot! Stop! Lady! Right, she's gonna cast Blizzard. Over there? Please? no, she's not going to cast Blizzard because I'm not allowed to put it down there because the game has dictated no. Ah, I can't put it anywhere. This is so irritating. This is the area of effects spell that I want to use and cannot. Can't use, like, where can you cast it, love? Is it because have you got to be able to see? I don't know. Why can't she do it? Okay. Maybe that's the rule. Sort of. There we go. It's gonna move now. Oh my god. Set the air to passive. I need them to fight though. They need to do something, otherwise they'll just stand there. See, look, we're all taking damage from this blizzard. It's such a wonderful spell. Same with the wall of fire that I never use because it usually just burns my party instead. Right. So much closer now. Why is there a mummy there? Oh my god, off they go. Bop, bop, bop. Being summoned to watch the summon. It's nearly over. It's nearly over. It's fitting that you're here though. You remember how long I've been playing it. Rosalind's on the pull. She's more lucky than I am. I'd take a leech. I think I had one there, my axe. What is she doing? Oh, okay. She's picked up a bow now. Good, good. Alright, I'm gonna take control. I'm gonna cast these icicles. This is revenge for every shitty leech that has been in this game. Take that, and that, and that. Ah, satisfaction. There's another one. Can't see. Can't see. Trying to just get that leech into the camera shot so I can plonk this blizzard on it and it will die from a distance. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, you are not. How did you see me from over there? That's ridiculous. The game doesn't have that good of cone of vision. Always an overachiever. Right at the end. There's another leech! Get away! Rosalind, do you know what to do? Her blizzard's still on the cooldown probably, isn't it? Oh, no it's not. Right. Blizzard away. Whoosh. I mean, you think that the lead should just be dying, just being here. Why? Oh, he's like, oh, it's a bit chilly. Just go around this corner. That'll piss some passive person off that's trying to kill me. Time. Eat an icicle. Get him. Going to get a jumper, yes. Well, I think somebody's British. Right, can you summon something? Maybe I should use this poison elemental. I feel like it did do quite well before. Wow, the music's just given up. It's had enough. It's like, you're still playing this? I'm out of here. Bye. Lovely. This game couldn't get any more awkward. I can just enjoy the grunts and the moans. Grunts of the games and the moans from me. I wonder if it's because maybe I summoned that snake as the track was about to loop, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it did something. Please get your arse back here. I see ya. Get back. She's like, ooh, pull all them leeches. Occasional stock fireball sound. And guttural death cries. No! Right, there you are. This is a nice way to kill leeches. All those knights are a bit upset about it. Right, when's Blizzard coming off cooldown? Drags on way too long. See, unfortunately, you don't even know half of it. I did this dungeon 2 days ago with only Rosalind and Jekard, the bottom 2 human characters, and the objective was to get to that yellow line over there. And now I'm doing it again. It's the capital city that's been destroyed and taken over by demons, and we had to break in to confront the evil queen and the brother of the king. Why has that leech moved? God. I wonder if I load the game, will it bring the music back? Oh yeah, look, there's my save from 2 days ago when we were on the other bit of this screen. And now we're back to finish the game, but we have to do it again. There's no run away option. I mean, you can run away through, but if you get to the exit, it'll say that either your party's too far away or you're in combat, so you can't go through. And the worst thing would be to drag a load of enemies to the end and then get murdered at the exit. Let's just load the area and hope the music comes back, because the music sounds better. I'm sure it'll load when we change screens, but I don't remember this game being such a hot mess though when I played it back in the day, but it's definitely big bug energy. Pretty solid by 2000. Oh, now there's the music. Nice and back. Okay. I can't see though. What's going on with the camera? Why is the camera locked? I can't change the camera now. Well, I'd rather have music. Yeah, for some reason I'm unable to now change the camera. It's just permanently locked. Oh, maybe it's okay now. Probably should have used poison before, actually. I think poisons might be quite good. So obviously it's going to bypass defense.
I have gained new
She's gained new insight. So she claims. Don't believe her. Uh-oh, those knights are coming over. You don't say Rosalind's a healer, she's doing a really shit job. There's like one person to heal. The tank. She's like that shitty DPS healer that you get in Final Fantasy 14. That's just like, it's fine, I'll heal you in a minute. I'm doing my DPS. Oh, my passings. On non-raid content. Although I'm that, to be fair, I am that healer. I don't pass though. Because I'm on a console pleb. Inferno! I just feel like using it. No spoilers, any idea who the boss fight is with? I think it's the demon. And that's it. I can vaguely remember it's a confrontation with some sort of deity thing. Why are you dead? Oh, you've been silenced, eh? Oh no, I think he's asleep. Because the knights love to do that, don't they? I think the final boss, I mean, spoilers or whatever, we're about to walk through the door, but I think the final boss, it's either the demon, or it might even be the goddess like thing. Oh, shit result. It's because these knights came over, ruined everything. And the AI changes targets instead of focusing on one thing. She's also set to healer, but will never ever cast revive unless I make her. Let's go to the pub and drink away your memories. Also heavily invested in the game, I apologise. Almost there, I promise. Maybe. I might have to go get a coffee in a minute though. I want to clear the area so that I can get all my health back at MP and make a save, because I'm not sure if the boss is going to be as soon as we cross this line. We're either going to have to walk to the temple, or it's just going to march us straight in there like it did with the capital. I think it's going to warp us there because they probably can't be asked to make another area. Or I might find out that I've gone the wrong way. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, he's asleep. Just cast group heal, Rosalind. You've got one job. I've set you to healer. That's all you need to do. Just cast heal. Maybe I shouldn't stream Baldur's Gate because I think I might just suck at these games. Right, I don't know whether Fleece can do that. Ah, it's in there, yeah. Of course it is. Let's see. She's got 2 points. Make them count. What should I give her? More fire. She could learn the Inferno spell then, but I don't think we'll need it for a boss. Will we? Magic resist. Just gonna give her magic resist. I assume the boss is gonna be using magic of some description, so it's probably going to be the most useful thing at this point in the game. Right. Baldur's Gate is your best opportunity to strategize by pausing, giving orders. This is just AI chaos. I mean, technically I can pause, but yeah, it is a bit of chaos. I'm more worried about... See, I think there's a part of me that thinks that maybe I've ruined the game and it perhaps didn't need to be as miserable as this. Maybe I made bad stat distributions or whatever. Maybe I'm not using the right tactics. I don't know, but... I was fine until 2 days ago with the game. It just got a bit rough. Right. Why aren't you at full health? Let's save that game. One will run off and fall asleep somewhere. Oh, right, let's go. Exit to the Temple of Uroth. This is it. This is the end. Oh, I might have to have a quick break first, though. I need to pee. I assume the ending could go on. We'll leave it there for 2 minutes. I'll be quick. I got a coffee. I felt I might need it. Don't know how long this could go on. How goes the summon? This is the end, Curry. You've picked a good time to show up. This is the finale. We're about... Once I click yes, we're going to go fight the final boss. Woo! I just went to get a coffee. And a throat sweep. And the will to go on. Can I untangle this? There we go. Right. Exit to the Temple of Urath. I keep feeling like Urath, somebody says it in the game, but I always have the Blade of Urath. There's a quote in my head, but I think I might be mixing it with Lord of the Rings or something. Anyway. Let's stop stalling and go on in. Oh, Art Alive. Art Alive was a fun game. For 10 minutes. Also, interesting game. Probably would have been fun as a kid. With your friends. I'd have enjoyed that. Oh, I've got to load this amazing finale. Probably should have clicked the load before we went for a break, but I assume there's going to be a cutscene. Whoa!
At last, the origin of Joseph's power had been revealed to him. Within the very core of his being, there lay a shard of Urath's soul. And together with the dragons and demons, the god could be reborn. Once he immersed himself in the forge below the temple, Joseph the Sahugani would be no more. He would become a god.
There it is. This is the final boss. I do remember. I knew it was a winged sort of thing.
In the twilight of the third Arenuket, the Gazlahara carved her brother into 9 pieces.
Oh.
4 dragons, 4 demons, and 1 summoner. You cannot defeat me, Joseph. Not all your rings combined can match my power. For I am Vakibal, the demon of darkness.
I do not fear you. The Ulsadana has revealed to me the origin of my power.
Indeed, we are rivers from the same source. Urath, god of the Sudani, a god at war with himself, creator and destroyer. But Lahara murdered him, and now we are free.
When I have vanquished you, it will be within my power to bring him back. In the Forge of Urath, the 9 shall become one, as the Ulsadana has foretold.
For I am Makavani, the demon of darkness. I was going to say, I thought you had wings. This is the final boss then. I thought there might be another if that wasn't the case, but this is definitely it. Evil Urath. Are you ready? Get your glow sticks out. I mean, the game's got bops, I'll give it that. What we doing? Is there a good Urath? There was, but he got shattered into 4 demons, 4 dragons, and 1 protagonist. Yeah. Are you with me? Are you keeping up? Got it? Good. Sorry, Fleece, you don't have any regenerates. What shall we summon? Let's summon... Should we summon the forest dragon for fun? I need to do absolutely nothing. So see some spectacular effects. 4 dragons. No, 4 demons and 4 dragons. And a protagonist. Here's my amazing dragon spell. Woo! Without any sound. Only 2 of the dragons seem to have sound, I think. How much damage did that do? Not a lot. Use the power of friendship. Oh. Where did he go? Where is evil Urath? Evil Urath, where are you? Running away. Have access to blue eyes, white dragon, no. What's that? Is that a reference that's going over my head? I feel embarrassed now. Oh, I hear grunting. Jackar's found him. Where the fuck are y'all? Oh. At least the AI, you know, you slag the AI off, but at least they know where he is. Maybe. What? Huh? Where is he? Oh, he's there now. Oh. Hey, peekaboo with the final boss. Shoot him with your bow. Why are they all up there? Oh, it's the knights. The black knights are here. Stop it. Rosalind's taking him on with a bow. This could end very badly. Boss leaves. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Oh, if only Tinsara was there. Tinsara loves Yu-Gi-Oh. Blue eyes, white dragon. I think I do. Actually, that does ring a bell now. Still think they're gaslighting Jones. We'll find out. Maybe he's the good Urath. I mean the bad Urath. I don't know what I mean. Desperation. Right, can we just go down now and kill the boss? Oh, he's gone again! Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he hiding? Evil Urath. Ha! Playing hide and seek. He doesn't want it to end, but it's all things have to come to an end, you know. You're very powerful. We're on the final boss and you're leveling up, Joseph. I ain't got time for that. What should we power up? Magic resist. No. Double attack. Sword. Go on. Do you think? Can he have a new sword now? Change it in the middle of the fight? Sword of... No. Oh well. Whatever. Stupid level up anyway. Where is the final boss? Ooh, there you are. Get him, get him, get him. He ain't got much health left. He's been pretty easy. Like, seriously, if they'd have just filled this room with leeches, I'd have been fucked. Evil Urath. You ain't so powerful. Look at him, he's just like, oh. Wish I'd brought leeches instead of Black Knights. See, this is the sort of difficulty that I'm used to for most of the game. It's just those horrible, nasty things. Celestial Samurai, excuse me. Can you come and fight the enemies that you just ran past, so that we can all stay together? Oh. Are these knights doing anything? These are like the opposite knights. They're sleeping instead. Yeah. Right. Do we need items? Guardian heater? Yeah, whatever. What's Jekar doing? Ooh. Right, it's time to go. Can watch the parody video after this as well.
No!
What the flying who? I think he just cast instant death. Now Celestial Samurai's gone evil. What a tit. Oh, Joseph ain't even alive and you've done the final blow. Whatever. I win. You lose. Oh my god, there's more. I have to fight myself. The Sufferer. At least Joseph's alive again. Is the Celestial Samurai? I don't know what to do now. I can't do summoning because... Oh! What? Who the hell? Who? Oh, I've got to... I've got to fight all my summons. Maybe. Oh... I need to kill the Celestial Samurai though, because I can't summon anything myself. Oh, that's exciting. Look at Fleece. She looks like she's in the throes of passion with Dark Joseph. She's about to die. Right, can we go get rid of this? Oh, he's summoning a poison thing. I need to get rid of this. Oh, I should probably change her back to healer caster so that she's doing some actual damage. Stop going after Joseph and please just attack this. So that Joseph can actually summon something again. Right. I'm assuming the reason that he can't summon anything is because this is still here. Yeah, okay. So now I can summon again. Dark Joey. Where did he run away to? Ooh, what's that? Ah, the very important 77 gold at the end game. He ran off over here somewhere. Ah, there he is. Got to have faith. We're in the final boss to buy half a potion. You'd be lucky. Can't buy. I haven't been able to buy potions for a while. What's Evil Joseph summoning now? Oh, he's summoned the Blood Elemental. He's summoning the very easy summon monsters, though, at least at the moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. When did Joseph's health just suddenly disappear? I see that Rosalind's back to her usual tricks of doing fuck all in the way of healing. Please don't die, Joseph. I don't have to deal with the whole summon stuff again. Are you using that item or did I just make that up? Must have been a rumour I heard. There we go. Hey, where did it go? Hmm? Fleece is having him anyway. Ooh. The Blade of Urath? I can't even see it. Oh, it's there. This is mean. Right, it's gone. I guess he's on some sort of AI, like maybe a phase pattern thing where he keeps running around and summoning new things, but I think he's going to run out of health soon. Well, now what's he summoning? Another blood. Oh, maybe it's not then. He's just summoning this crap thing again. Oh, Rosalind's having a little nap. It's fine. Okay, are we done? Are we having another form? Oh. Okay, he's just his nastiness now. You know it's an RPG when it's got 3 forms. Sword of Summoners, it's given me a sword at the end of the game, and I can't even equip it because I don't have Heavy Arms 9. What a load of piss. 200 sword can be wielded only by summoners. Machiavel used this blade in his attempt to destroy you. What a troll game. Can't make this shit. I bet, you know what, as well, wait for it. I bet I've got to identify the fucking thing as well. Oh, that would have been even better. No. I might just be able to... Is there a piece of equipment that I can use? Speed 3. Maybe I can change... I think there might be a ring that... Or something that increases my heavy what's it? It's heavy arms. I wish I'd known. I'd have done heavy arms instead. Might? No. Resist energy. Need it for the good end. Is that true? Don't say things like that. You're on thin ice, sunshine. Hide, sneak. I would believe it. Sword weapons. No, I need heavy arms. Arms. Battle. Whoa! No, don't destroy. No, identify. Oh, couldn't identify. I didn't miss the conclusion. Heavy arms, yeah, get that on somewhere. Let's put a speed ring on. If I've got one. Bring a speed. Sword of Summons, where are you? Yes, Sword of Summons. Oh, he's got the elephant scream as well. Oh my god, I can't target anybody because the camera's not facing the right way. It's stupid. Ooh, this is doing a lot of damage. Yeah. Casting power on Joseph, please. Oh my god, girl! I can't select Joseph. Ooh. I'm okay with him becoming nasty from if it means he'll sit still. That's true. At least he is. He's not running around like a loon. And now he's dead. Is it really good ending? Is that a thing?
You've won.
And now to go and burn myself. Hopefully with a copy of the game. Joseph has left the party. Oh, I need a sip of my coffee first. Come on. You never have to play it again. I will. It'll be like 20 years and I'll forget and I'll be like, I mean, this, for all I know, this was me at age 16. Like, that's over. Or whatever it was. And, you know, time takes its toll and you forget and you're like, oh, I remember that. Oh, that was a nice game. Hey, Rosalind, how are you? This is your destiny, Joseph. This is what you were born to do. Ever since the death of Uraf, no summoner has ever come so close. Farewell. My destiny? When Uraf returns, then order and peace will come to the world. The god will finish what he failed to do in the third Arenagath. What he failed to do? He will destroy Lahara and free the souls of the dead from their prison. Only Uraf can free the dead, and only you can bring him back. What will you do, Joseph? Will you enter the Forge of Uraf, or will you turn your back on destiny? Oh, it's a choice. I think it is like Blood Omen, where you get to choose at the end. Now, Joseph is the is the real matter. Saying no, the summoner's being this close implies that it could have been any summoner in theory. I think there is a sort of lineage. I can't really. I don't know. It's not really. Oh no, there was one guy before. But yeah, it makes you wonder if I'm a piece of Uraf. I don't know. Must be a bit diluted by now. What will you do, Joseph? Will you enter the Forge, or will you turn your back on destiny? What do you think? If you leap into the Forge, then you, the dragons and the demons will be no more. You will become Uraf, god of the Sudani. But the decision is yours. No pressure. The decision is mine. No matter your choice, you're a hero among heroes. Your legend shall endure long after the songs of Carados and Galaris are forgotten. I am honoured to have fought by your side. Farewell, Jakar. Fleece, my favourite character. Walk away from the Forge. Leave the temple. You've paid your debts, Joseph. The demons are trapped and you have the rings. There is nothing more Destiny can ask from you. She loves him. Aww. What about Uraf? I don't know if she does. I'm just assuming. There hasn't really been that much of a character development. Will be cool and rad and enter the Forge, or be twerp and weaking and redact Destiny and leave. Which is the canon ending for the sequel, I wonder? What about Uraf? Uraf's been dead for over 10,000 years. To the gods, what is 10,000 more? You're a strong leader, Joseph. Help us rebuild Medivh. What about Ul Sedana? She would not try to deceive you. The last thing the Kasani desire is for you to unleash the See, she's gotcha. She's gotcha, Damien. They're thinking it too. To unleash the dragons and demons again. But what if she is wrong? Well, should we make a cheeky motherfucking... We can't see both endings because I'm gonna have to... They did! They saw me comment! No! No cheeky save! What a troll design choice. Don't make me do the shitbag boss again. Shall we do the shitbag boss twice? Would you like to see both endings? Shall we do the walk away ending first then? I'm assuming the burn yourself ending is the best one. We'll walk away. and then we'll kill that person again. Okay. Oh. Oh no, this is the forge. Whoops! No! I didn't mean to. I took the wrong door. And now I'm going to burn. Oh, maybe not. Why does this sound like that? Sing da 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 da. Can't even think of what it's called. What's wrong with you, Fleece? Didn't you advise him? I opened the wrong door. Ah! Burn.
And so the enemies of the summoner, Murad, Sornahan, Galleon, and the 4 demons, were at last defeated. Their ambition to storm the kingdom of heaven foiled. Across Orenia, they celebrated the crowning of their new empress. In Wulong, the festival of the dragon lasted a year and a day. In Lanel and all the towns and villages of Medivh, they rebuilt their kingdom from the ruins of the old. The Kosani gave thanks to Vadagar. The coming of the second chaos had been stopped, and demons would torment them no longer. Now you know how Jakar, crowned the new Duke of Tarimon, founded the legendary house of Galadorn.
Ah, I always wondered.
And how Rosalind formed a new order upon the rubble of the Iona Monastery. And how Chifeng crowned her daughter, Siwa, who ruled as the first queen and empress of Medivh and Orenia. And what became of Joseph, the stories never say.
He ran away.
Perhaps he returned to working the fields as he had in his youth, or perhaps he ventured out beyond the far horizon of the Qadim for adventures yet untold.
He didn't get a sequel, don't be so stupid. What happened to Joseph? He didn't burn, so no one cares. This music's boss, but we'll enjoy it next time. Because I'm gonna reset and we'll get the burn ending. And then we'll watch the credits properly and have the proper real celebration. There is a funny little extra at the end of the credits, if I remember. Little joke, a joke ending. Hopefully this battle won't take too long, because I sort of know what to do now. I think I'm just going to get that sword and bop him on the head. Bomb. Ooh, what I could do. I don't think I haven't leveled up now. This time I'll use my points differently. Gonna find food. Ah, but you don't see the burn ending. On the end, you'll have to YouTube it. It's probably the better one. My long saga. Yeah, I started this in August last year and then sort of left it for a while. I'm going to assume that this is the canon ending. I don't know though. Maybe it isn't. Because if he becomes a god, is that sort of very final for like the lore of the world? Is everything happily ever after? Because in the sequel you don't play as Joseph. So I assume he died or disappeared, but who knows? Alright, let's kill this final boss one more time. I am Machiavel, is it? The demon of darkness. I'm going to have to go straight into another loading screen as well. Womp. Maybe that's the last awkward loading screen that I have to put up with as well. Has it just died? Oh.
At last, the origin of
Yeah.
very core.
Yeah. Cough, cough. Right, get him. Let's do this. Where did he go? I'm not even controlling the game right now. He's just walking by himself. Oh, maybe that was my controller. Oh, move! Oh, well, he's gone back down now. Wow, he's really gonna kill Rosalind, isn't he? Wait, what's Jacquard doing? Sleep. Okay. Did the celestial thing just leave Rosa? Up there, yeah. Running all over the place. Hey Retro, how are you? Just redoing the final boss of this game to see the other ending. But like, they really do, look at them, they just like totally, 1 minute they're fighting him and then they're just like, yeah, fuck that, we'll just go and attack this other target. AI is just whatever, isn't it?
I grow powerful.
Right, let's give you this time, so I don't have to change all my rings and stuff. I'm gonna give you the heavy arms 9 that you need, and the sword 9. Yeah. Oh, where do these knights keep coming from? Just go away. Oh, I just want to get down the stairs. Oh, they've just cast sleep. You know what this game would benefit from is having like a sort of command to order everybody to follow me. Oh, where is he? I don't know where the boss is now. They've killed my Celestial Knight though. No idea what Joseph is fighting. Is he on this balcony? There he is. He's casting his death spells again. Woo! There we go. I wonder if I just focus on him. I don't think I need to really bother, because this summon is not really that exciting. For some reason she's been silenced. Why they all keep attacking Fleece is beyond me. A minute. No, she's your favourite. True. Where did he go? Running up the stairs. He's an arsehole. Now where's he gone? Gotcha. Woo! Just checking. Right, where's my fancy sword? Oh, don't tell me it's like all the way over there where I actually did the final blow. Rubbish. What the fuck did you... He just one-shot Jekar. I just want to go and pick up my sword. Right, we need Fleece to go do it. You wouldn't even know this sword was here. If you... Oh, it's not there. Where is it? Where's the sword? Am I missing it? Maybe I don't need it, but I want it. Where's my summoned sword? Oh, it's there. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't seem to be able to... There we go.
It won't open.
What do you mean it won't open?
It won't.
It won't open? Seriously, where's my sword? Oh, do I even need it? It's not important, is it? We can kill him without. We've just been a bit faster.
Success.
Wait, so that was RNG? So last time it didn't need me to pick the lock, this time it did? What the fuck is that about? That's so weird. They just didn't drop it, honestly. I thought they dropped it in the other place, but I guess that was it. But this time it required a lockpick skill. I guess the loot's sort of randomized. Oh, Joseph's dead. We ain't going in no furnace. Easier to get. Yeah. True. Didn't say anything about being alive. Right, the end, for real. And the choices, this time we're gonna burn, go burn. Don't know whether we need to talk to them, but I'll do it. GG times 2, yeah, I beat the game twice. I mean, someone asked me earlier what would I do if I was replaying it again. There we are. Wow, I say someone, it was James, you know. Burn me. know it's going to be exactly the same ending, pretty much. Wow. Demons and Dragons and Josephs. Oh my. Did that one moment of the game? This is 60 frames per second, but just for a moment. When the camera was at that angle, it looked faster than the rest of the game. I think that's the good
And
ending.
so the enemies of the summoner, Murad, Sonahan, Galleon, and the 4 demons, were at last defeated.
At
Their
last.
ambition to storm the kingdom of heaven foiled. Across Orenia, they celebrated the crowning of their new empress. In Wulong, the festival of the dragon lasted a year and a day. In Lanel and all the
And a
towns
day.
and villages of Mediva, they rebuilt their kingdom from the ruins of the old. The Kosani gave thanks to Varagar. The coming of the second chaos had been stopped, and demons would torment them no longer. Now you know how Jakar, crowned the new Duke of Tarimon, founded the legendary house
We
of
already
Galador.
knew. We just saw this 10 minutes ago.
And how Rosalind formed a new order upon the rubble of the Iona Monastery. And how Chifeng crowned her daughter, Siwa, who ruled as the first queen and empress of Mediva and Orenia. And how Akata from Siran became the god Urath, father of the Sudani, and reclaimed his throne among the white spires of heaven.
Wow. I became a god. Actually, variation. That sentence. Was it worth it? But we do get to listen to this heavenly music. This music is wonderful. I have to say, the game isn't terrible. I think it grossly falls apart after the Oranian Act. I think it is pretty piss poor once you've defeated Emperor Murad. But up until that point, it's not terrible at all. We've got a Garden Ergo, the final boss of Summoner 2. I hope that's not a spoiler. Shh, I haven't played it. But I have to say, I really like the music on this one. We've never played this here. Oh, good. I was like, whew. I'm probably going to play it quite soon. It wouldn't surprise me with all the JRPGs and final god bosses. Look at all this cast of voice actors, though. Just playing the RPG. Now I get you. I'm really looking forward to Summoner 2, though, I have to say. It does look a lot better. I've played some of it before. I've probably played about 10 hours of it, maybe, I don't know, before my PS2 stopped working. I mean, let's touch wood, hope this one survives. It's really on its last legs. I'm having to hold the lid down with books. When I turned it on earlier to stream, it said that there was no disc in the drive, so I put another book on top. Thanks, Eric and Chuck and Ryella. Sounds included in the musical pieces of this game are from Percussion Adventure Sound Library. Oh, that's what the Screaming Elephant might be then. So Beth, Erica and Ian patiently put up with my long absences away from them all. Ah, Robin and little Nolan, Mom, Dad and Andy. So Dad, my family's and Novocaine. To Jackie Wong from Peter Han, very simple. To my friends and family, my entire family. Tough times, putting up with my quirks. My wonderful wife. To my friends and family from Bula. To Missy for her love and inspiration. To my wife for leaving her home town to me. To my wife, Maria. To Sherry for putting up with all my noise. To my parents who allowed us to pursue whatever we wanted. To me for playing this game. Appreciate the special thanks and actual thanks. I know, I like it when it's sort of more like this. I wish it was a bit slower so I could actually read them. THQ for showing a lot of faith. That's nice. Oh, so here's your fun ending.
Staff, you have entered the door to the north. You are now by yourself, standing in a dark room. The pungent stench of mildew emanates.
Is it
from the
ironic
wet
that these
dungeon
graphics
walls.
are better than anything in the whole
They're
game?
right next to you.
I cast a spell.
Where's the Mountain Dew?
In the fridge, duh.
I want to cast a spell.
Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, you can have a Mountain Dew. Just go get it.
I can cast any of these, right? On the list?
Yes, any of the first
I
level.
want to
ones.
cast
I'm gonna
Magic
get a soda.
Missile.
Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right?
What room?
I want to cast Magic Missile.
The room where he's casting all these spells from.
He hasn't cast anything yet.
I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Fine. You attack the darkness. There's an elf in front of you.
Whoa!
That's me, right? He's wearing a brown tunic, and he has gray hair and blue eyes.
No, I don't. I have gray eyes.
Let me see that sheet.
Well, it says I have blue, but I decided I wanted gray eyes.
Whatever. Okay, you guys can talk to each other now if you want.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Galstaff, Sorcerer of Light.
Then how come you had to cast Magic Missile?
You guys are being attacked.
Do I see that happening?
No, you're outside by the tavern.
Cool, I get drunk.
There are 7 ogres surrounding you.
How could they surround us? I had Mordenkainen's magical watchdog cast.
No, you didn't.
I'm getting drunk. Are there any girls there?
I totally did. You asked me if I wanted any equipment before this adventure, and I said no. But I need material components for all my spells, so I cast
Who's he
Mordenkainen's
from?
faithful watchdog.
But you never actually cast it.
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, you are.
Are there any girls there?
Yeah.
I did, though. I completely said when you asked me.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually say that you were casting the spell. So now there's ogres, okay?
Ogres? Man, I got an ogre slaying knife. It's got a +9 against ogres.
You're not there. You're getting drunk.
Okay, but if there's any girls there, I want to do them.
I remember when I played. Oh.
What am I being killed with? All you have done to silence the prophecy, Murad, has made it come true in the end. By this hand, I will... Anyway.
I hate when they fake bloopers on digital stuff. Pixar. Ugh. I prefer it to be outtakes of the voice actors than that. Yikes. Holy moly, that was some fun. So it's actually it's a thing, isn't it? Somebody else might remember better than me. It said at the end, but I didn't even see. Let's just put this lovely music on again. When I was younger, I didn't realise. I just thought it was something that was made in the game as a joke, but it's a thing. It's a... I found it on YouTube. I think it's a skit, a sort of famous skit, I guess. It's from some TV show. I want to say, off the top of my head, I feel like it's Canadian. A skit show from the 90s or something. And they did a Dungeons and Dragons spiel, somebody did, and they've just used it as it is. So I think there was a copyright discussion. I wonder if I can get to it again without having to watch it. No, but will they test the voice? I think they just made it for fun, like with the character models. What is it? Summoner. Maybe we can find it. Oh, Dead Alewives, is that it? Improvising comedy trope. Yeah, that's it. It's Dead Alewives. They were improvisational comedy trope during the 80s and 90s in Milwaukee. Oh, Wisconsin then. Some of the group's individual members went on to become noteworthy after the group's breakup. The Dungeons & Dragons sketch, also known as Summoner Geeks or Attaching the Darkness, was a comedy sketch parodying Dungeons & Dragons. It was produced in 1996 and comes from the album of like sketches titled Take Down the Grandmaster. And it's got a connection with the Summoner because they, as you saw, they did it. Oh, it's got a character from Red Faction. That's who that guy was. But yeah, I guess it's a full sketch if you want to listen to it. A 1990 sketch by Dead Airwise.
THQ.
Yeah, so that was the Summoner, the first game on the PlayStation 2 since I started to count. Was it worth it? Was it fun? Are you happy? Do you want to see the Summoner 2 for a few moments? I'm gonna go grab it. Just a moment. They would have had a big YouTube following, I think. Yeah, I think you'd be right. I mean, it seems quite memorable now. But yeah, that was the Summoner. Goodbye. Good